Alright, so here we are in the wilds of Baja again, driving across this dry lake, and it's so boggy. Just if you drive off this track by just a little bit, you can get stuck in the mud. Just over there you can see all the mud there. People have thought, oh yeah, I'll go drive on the dry lake, and they get stuck in the mud. You've got to stay on this track right here. You're screwed. Here's a big patch of mud where people thought they'd be all smart and stuff and drive off the track. Got stuck. Alright, good job. Alright. That's mud. It's slippery, super squishy. Look at this stuff. Holy crap. I didn't realize it was so soft and mushy. And this is just under the surface, just off the road, so you can very, very easily get stuck here on this super greasy mud. I mean, you can see where my car crabbed across here. I was driving like sideways. Holy shit, I nearly got stuck there. Oh, it's a good thing I got full. And there's the mud like that got thrown up from driving through that. Shit, my tires are already kind of coated. Wow, scary stuff. Alright, so after nearly an hour of driving, we get to the other side of this dry lake. Oh, it's a big one. Alright.
Oh yeah, and then there's the bouncy stuff over there.
Alright, we made it to the other side of the dry lake bit. Now we got to go up in the hills over there, so it's going to be a bit of driving around. Right, here's the final moment where we transition from the dry lake bed to the sandy desert around. Alright, here we go. Alright, still driving off through the sand dunes into the mountains in the distance. Alright. Yeah. Almost there. Getting into the canyon.
Wow. It's kind of familiar.
Starting to get to the canyon now. You can see the Palo Verde trees and cactus and
It's a big berm.
washboard road. Alright, now we're starting to come into the
Hot Springs. Canyon de Guadalupe Hot Springs.
Canyon, Guadalupe, Hot Springs, Oasis, la 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 la. Alright, now we're getting up into the hills. It's starting to get rocky rather than just sandy now. So you can see the pebbles, river pebbles and things that are washed out of the canyon. So it's starting to get up in there. Lots of cactus, Palo. Alright, here's the entrance to the hot springs. Up in the canyon here. Alright, more pebbles and things. Sometimes this water crossing here is covered in water, other times not, I guess. More rocks, more bumps. Probably got worse after the big storms that we had last winter. It's probably much worse than I would have guessed. Like I say, it's not particularly bad. It's bumpy. Just bumpy.
Wow, yeah.
Alright, so we made it all the way up here to the Oasis. Here's the entrance. But now it turns out there's like 3 bus loads of people coming in and of course the buses are not well suited to this bumpy road, so they're taking their time about it, but that's okay. We'll be held up for a little bit. Now it looks like this bus, one of these buses that's coming in here is broken down. broken down right at on the hill coming in, so everyone's going to climb off and they're probably going to roll it back, and I don't know what's going on. Alright, yeah. Anyway, there's a bus stuck on the way into the canyon, broken down. Yep, it won't start. So they've given up on the bus. We weren't able to restart it. It's broken down basically, so they're going to have to roll it back into the space over here, and then I'm going to go past. So they'll have to try and fix it later. But they got all weekend, so it's no big deal. Oh, hey, he started it. Oh, we got it going.
It's going.
Oh, holy crap. Hey, they got it.
Wow.
Woohoo! Alright, so the thing that makes Canyon Guadalupe ever so special compared to so many other places is this massive Bomb Oasis. This is the California fan palm Washingtonia. It's a really good Bomb Oasis, good chunk, and there's hot tubs and hot springs and all sorts of goodies, so it's a pretty amazing place. Here we are to the Bomb Oasis. It's the busted and broke down, but now it's managing to drip out some palm trees and stuff. It's all good, you know, it's all part of the adventure. Yeah. Some smaller, and they do have hot water. There's hot springs here, so the water is actually hot. And yeah, it's actually warm. Woohoo. So, there you go. Alright. And here we are at the Bomb Oasis, which is finally made it, you know, with our collection of buses, some working and some not. But anyway, yeah, you can see that it's a super, super nice place. There's this massive Bomb Oasis. There's many more of them. Alright, so here I am up above the Bomb Oasis of Guadalupe Canyon. You can see down there, this is the Salt Lake that we crossed, the Laguna Salada. And there's all these palm trees over here and off in the distance and stuff. You can see the Bomb Oasis. That's where we're camped, like over off to the left over there. Alright, here we are. Somewhere part of the way up Guadalupe Canyon. It's just like Bomb Oasis down here of all these palm trees up in the canyon. Whew. Super nice place. You can see this little canyon. See, this like goes up this canyon, but this is a Bomb Oasis. Here, there's all these palm trees. This is the palm tree Washingtonia Folifera, which is the California fan palm. It's kind of famous for forming these kinds of palm oases. It's a relic of a time when this area was a savanna grassland, much more wet and slightly more tropical than it is today. Alright, so this is, I can't remember the name of this mountain, but it's a pretty spectacular rock face because scree slopes and this big chimney up the guts of it, and all the way to the top, this big spire. Up the top there was where we were kind of a few weeks ago. Laguna Hansen is up there, and Canyon El Tajo is a little further to the north of here, so not super far away. We were up the top. You can drive up the top there. Getting to this peak is a whole different deal. I don't think there are any roads that come out this direction from up there. And if you want to go from the bottom here, it's a hell of a long way. Whoa! That's a bit of a hike. Yeah. Alright, well, that's it. Alright, here I am down in the baking parts of the Guadalupe Canyon. I want to go down to the Bomb Oasis here. This is Washingtonia Folifera, but I believe this is some other palm tree. It's a blue color. You notice it's like different for the green of that one. It's like a blue. I think it's Brahia something. It's got some other name, but I guess it's a very close relative, but you can definitely tell it has a different color. It's like a blue desert palm if I try to frame those two. There we go. The Brahia and the Washingtonia. There we go. Two different palms. All these rocks that are facing south get a lot of sun, and we're very hot, and I don't know, so for some reason the palm trees over there are kind of blue. Maybe that's their adaptation to the heat and the radiation. I don't know if you can see it. They're kind of blue. Oh, but it's pretty neat. So up here in the palms, and if you keep coming up here, it gets a little more steep and rocky and so on, and then eventually you come to these, like a pool over here that's got some reeds and stuff in it, and then these would be waterfalls, and then this is a nice deep pool. You can see how it drops off, like right there. You can see the lip. It's like nice. It's probably like at least 6 feet deep, probably 10. You know, I guess in the wet season this would be a raging torrent, perhaps, or when there's more water. This is at the end of the dry season in 2019. All right, well, let's go check it out. Is it any good? See if I can slip on my ass and break my freaking neck. Oh, yep, and it's icy cold. Woo! Yeah! Look at that drop off. It's got to be 6 feet deep. Yeah, it's probably about 6 feet deep. I can see the weeds on the bottom. It's pretty nice. A very pretty little spot. Very beautiful. There's a frog over there. You can just hear it. And I've also seen little like corn snakes or gopher snakes. I don't know what they were. There's some sort of snakes, and they hang out on the waterfalls over here. Just kind of hang out in the stream. I don't know, maybe they're trying to catch something that's coming down. I mean, they're ambush predators, so they probably try to catch things. You can hear that frog over there. Alright, there's some interesting trees. I guess those are Palo Verde up there. And then you can see some elephant trees, which are in the kind of frankincense and myrrh family. There's quite a lot of them up on that hillside. They kind of like the rocky, extremely well-drained slopes like that. Very hardy, very tough plants. Yeah, cool. Oh, this one is a particularly nice specimen right there. It's like the lone tree. It's the elephant tree. If you get up close, you see they have a fat trunk, and if you crush the leaves and bark, it smells like frankincense and myrrh. That's a frog over there. You sit here for a very long time, and it becomes very quiet. I can even hear my voice echoing out of the... But you can see the little critters in the water. Probably can't see it on the video. And there's frogs and dragonflies, and there's even water weeds. I mean, you can see the leaves of some kind of plant down under the water there. So see? Right there? It's hard to see it. But yeah, there's life here in the desert. Wow. This is where it gets a little bit sandy. This little section up here. Gonna go around this sandy corner. Sandy! That was pretty easy. Yeah, that's enough. Alright. Add a little bit of sand. This is the road we had to find by using GPS waypoints created from Google Earth, because it was really hard to find this road. It's a little sandy, it's not too bad. Oh, a cactus on the side of the road, look at that. Alright, so we drove about 8 miles through the sand in the desert. We had to backtrack about 20 times because we kept taking wrong turns with the sketchy GPS waypoints that we had, but we finally made it. Didn't get stuck in the sand, and we got to La Vibora Canyon here, which means Rattlesnake Canyon in Spanish. But anyway, the cool thing that's here is these pictographs. So you've got these rather large pictographs. They're several feet across, and ta-da! Well, yeah, all that adventuring for this. That one kind of looks like a cocopelli, hunched over with his blowing his pipe. There's his hand. There's some feet over here. I don't know. I mean, it looks a little bit like it could be maybe a cocopelli. I don't know. Anyway, ta-da! Native Kumeyaay pictographs in La Vibora Canyon, Baja. Ta-da! All right, here I am. I love Vibora Canyon still, and then checked out the pictographs that were over on the right and the ones that were down on the bottom. And there's more. When you climb up over here, you can see some more. So, see if I can. The lighting's shit. It's like a sunny day and everything's lit up with the pictographs. Maybe that's why they're still here. There we go. There you can see them. There's some more over here. That's obviously a man. And that's a stripy thing. You can see there's a few matatis and grinding stones around here. What else have we got? Some more pictographs. There's a person. What else? It's like, I don't know what this is. It's like a snake or something. There we go. How about that? And then if you look over there, you can see, you might be able to see something over there. It looks like a couple of people. There's another circle over here. And then, when you've seen all that, then there's these ones over here. So there's some other, these ones are looking pretty worn. But you can see they're there. Kind of hatches and circles and things. There's some more on this side of this boulder. Hard to see. And what about underneath? Nope. see anything in there. There's definitely plenty of things here. Look at that. That's a good panel.